Most won't call that, but we will. I'm after free will and 83 wheels. Yo, what's up, man? Great game.
The Lakers coming through the tunnel with swagger. This looks like a team that's all set to go to work here at home. The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, we know the game's changing, and Steve Kerr says, I'm amazed by the skill.
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. DA, thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the three. And for the Lakers, we've got Bradley. Anthony out there with Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron James. And it's Nunn in at the point guard. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking? Garcia, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. DJ from deep three. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Out to the right wing. Back to Garcia. Howard trying to free himself up. Garcia's shot is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bogdanovich looking around. Passes it to Young. A floater, and it's good on the layup.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Garcia with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Garcia can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 3. Now the pass to Capella. Young trying to break free. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Garcia passes to James. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
And the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul. Some changes for the Lakers. Horton Tucker comes in for James. And it's Malik Monk in for Kendrick Nunn. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Hachimura is checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And Davis sends it back. Outside, Garcia. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
5 on the clock. Monk kicks to Garcia. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Lakers. With some changes. LeBron's checked in for Howard. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Horton Tucker. And it's Garcia in for Augustine.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
On the court for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Garcia passes to Davis, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Davis has got 6.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Now, here's Hunter. Defense right on him. Not going to go that time.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
There's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Young drives in, LeBron with the block, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Bogdanovich.
You know, LeBron affected that shot, and his defense doesn't get quite the hype that his offense does, but over his career, he's been a consistent, aggressive defender on a lot of possessions.
Nunn passes to Garcia. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And LeBron throws it down.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Young passes to Collins. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Shoots over Garcia. They get it back. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
So he gets them both. Garcia against Young. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 8.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. What didn't he do in that quarter? A fantastic all-around effort. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed.
A dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6'8" or better that could really handle the ball in my day, but now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy.
Garcia passes to Horton Tucker. And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the inside, it's stolen by Davis. Lets it go from deep. Garcia can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 8. Young drives in, softly drops in the floater. Young's got his third basket of the night.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
Inside, here's Davis, and it's good. 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 6 points for DJ.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Young. And foul on the shot. That one on Davis.
And Young, such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the shot.
And the Lakers making a change here. Monk's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Herter's checked in. Outside, Garcia. To the paint. Here's Davis. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
When Davis gets going like this, there's no way you can stop him, giving you his entire package right now.
Young drives in. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 6. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Young against Garcia. Howard at the elbow. 1 second left. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this. Head coach Nate McMillan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
You're good, right here. Come on. Hey, one shot. One shot is all they get. Everybody rebound. All right, everybody rebound.
Encouraging his team to lock down here.
And not wanting to give the opponent any second chance opportunities, especially given how close this game is.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter of what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Atlanta, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Monk dishes to Garcia. He kicks it to James. Hachimura against Garcia. Off target from 3-point range. The Hawks trail by 4. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Hadley's checked in for Garcia. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for... Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. DJ comes in for Kendrick Nunn. Then for the Hawks, Hachimura, he's checked in for John Collins. Molinari comes in for Hutter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. The 11-footer, 2 free throws coming up, and they call it a shooting foul.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard him. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. To the middle. Hachimura, the pass to Young. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Anthony. It's Bradley on the wing. Down low. And James gets it to go on the assist by Bradley. James has got 10 points in the second half. Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 6. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Young against James, and Young kicks to Capella. Hunter on the wing, 6 to shoot.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Timeout called, the Lakers 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Lakers coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Lakers call time here. They're leading by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Atlanta on D. 4-point game. And an intentional foul right there.
At the line for the Lakers.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
At the line for Los Angeles.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. To the wing on the left. Here's Hachimura. Good!
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Well. We're getting pretty close to the All-Star break here, and what do you know? MP's name does not seem to be at the top of anyone's list. I'm not the one to gloat, but this just goes to show I was right. MP's all talk, no game. We knew this coming into the season, and now that tree is bearing fruit. For those of y'all still holding out hope, I say give up. MP wants the glory, but he doesn't want to put in the work. What did you expect from this so-called YouTube star? Forget the season. I'll be shocked if he ever make an all-star team. That's how I see it anyway. I'm not starstruck by this kid. I just see the game.
Whoa. Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that they ain't even seen, just trying to get in the swim like
Designers, this is your chance to show off your skills and pick up some major VC for it.
That's right, we're debuting the 2K Jersey Creator Challenge. Starting now and through May 29th, submit your best design from one of the many uniform creator tools in 2K22 for a chance at winning 250,000 VC. And the grand prize winner.
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Los Angeles Lakers. Avery Bradley.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us tonight, the incomparable Candace Parker.
Oh, incomparable.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Anthony is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. Candace, the Lakers were able to get LeBron James and then Anthony Davis to join the team. How huge is the draw for players to come and play in L.A.?
Well, first and foremost,
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Moving, looking for his spots. Morant slithering around the court with the ball on the string.
Pass to Howard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Bane. Well, Candace, it's got to be great to have a daughter who can experience your career and achievements right alongside with you.
it's nothing like it. It's nothing like having to do what you say. Anytime I tell her a lesson or something, you know, there's always an ability to go on the computer and make sure mommy is doing what she says. So it's been a great experience. You know, all of my trophies, all of my accomplishments have been with Layla, and I wouldn't have it any other way because it's really honestly us.
Well, maybe the best way to describe Candace Parker. She's a great mom. And so it's the Lakers with it. 6-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
They looked totally in sync. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
Here's Bane. That shot is off. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was in Memphis.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
It's tough to win games like that on the road, even with all the great work they did.
To the middle. Bane, no good.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
29 seconds left to play in the first. It's good.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And the Grizzlies shooting around 32% to begin this game. Here's Morant. Good work defensively by James.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Here's DJ. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Lakers on top, up by 10. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. They've got Tyus Jones, Brandon Clark out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Melton in a shooting guard. Well, lately the Lakers have excelled defensively. And Candace is a former defensive player of the year yourself. What's made him successful, you think?
You know, B.A., I think the Lakers, you have to have that one player, and that one player is Anthony Davis. You know, when you have that guy that's willing to go out and just every possession defend, it really inspires the team. You can see how much of an impact that he's had on this Lakers team as well as LeBron James.
Starts with the anchor, builds around that. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Melton. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And stolen by Melton. Pass to Tillman. Outside Jones. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, Candace, as you look around the NBA, the art of the flop has crescendoed, let's just say. And the NBA wants to address this. How do you think they'll take these steps to try to eliminate at least part of that part of the game?
I think it's just about, regular movement, basketball plays. As a defender, it's hard enough to guard guys like Trae Young and guys like James Harden and Kevin Durant. But then when you add into the extra things that they're able to do to make the defender wrong. So I think as long
First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, a fantastic. So both teams making some changes here.
Anthony Davis.
LeBron James out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's DJ in at the point. That's the Laker 5.
And the fire Davis plays with.
Oh my! Throw it down! No one is stopping that.
He went all out right there.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's DJ. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Pass to Anthony. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Oh, he's just a solid shot blocker. Jackson's timing and instincts is what allows.
Oh, okay. Oh, my! Throw it down.
Impressive. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
What about that move? Morant with the ability to rapidly alter pace and put defenders on skates.
Pass to Davis. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's DJ. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Bane. And there's a 3-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Horton Tucker, he's checked in for LeBron. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's DJ. Fires from deep. Anderson pulls it down.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Lakers making a switch here.
For your Lakers, Dwight Howard. Grizzlies.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Adams comes in for Tillman, and it's Jackson in for Clark. Here's DJ to the paint. Here's James. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Physical D. But when LeBron, the body control, the focus, it really doesn't matter.
On the court for the Grizzlies, Anderson and Jackson Jr., your small and power forwards. DeAnthony Melton out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Bradley. Grizzlies with the rebound.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant's checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
Oh, you got to do more than that to stop Jackson. He takes pleasure in outworking the defense.
Inside. Anthony, the pass to James. Here's DJ, the 11-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Outside, Anderson. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
With a physical profile that jumps out on the scouting report, Jackson is quite the offensive talent.
And that one misses. Davis, he's checked in for Monk. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Brooks, he's checked in for Anderson. And he sinks the second.
The multi-talented Jackson has impressed at an early age, maybe because his game is perfectly tailored for today's NBA.
Here's DJ. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Brooks drives in. That one no good. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Nunn's checked in for the Lakers. Bain, he's checked in for Memphis. He's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Bain. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Also, what touch they've displayed from long range as a team tonight and throughout this entire game.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Memphis has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Morant. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked by Davis.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brooks, he's checked in for Melton. And it's Bain in for Jones. Here's Jackson. And he sinks it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Here's DJ, pounded by Morant. down low. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
That's the line for the Grizzlies.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And what really separates Morant, the intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already. Those are big. I mean, it turns into a two-possession game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're down by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And it's simple. I mean, when you shoot it like he has, this award is a lock. I mean, up over 60% from the field, that's crazy good. He's given them just about everything he's had today.
Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? Oh, 10.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Forget about the pressure. He was perfect. No choice but to look for the 3.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Let's see what they run here. This is not the time to panic. Work the offense.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Shooting from the post, Ja Morant.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Oh, you got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
And so it's Memphis winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game, and we'll see you next time.
Whoa. Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know. Is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow. Whoa.